Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome back to another video going over Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, the brand new Switch games coming out next month. Oh, I'm excited. Now, of course, recently I did make a video going over the best Pokemon for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Well, the best Mega Evolved Pokemon and the best normal Pokemon as well, of course barring legendaries. And I did say in that video that I was going to do a video going over the worst Pokemon that you could pick in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. Obviously, I'm not going to pick Pokemon that haven't been fully evolved like Magikarp, because we all know Magikarp's going to be the worst in this game. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited for this video. If you are, drop a like down below, subscribe if you're brand new, and without further ado, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you guys enjoy. So, first things first, who's the worst Pokemon? Well, how I did it in the other video, I'm just going to kind of go through all of them as a general statistics and see which Pokemon are kind of going to be the worst. And of course, we only know that the first 151 Pokemon are in the game from Kanto, all the Alolan forms and Meltan. We might get a couple more, who knows, but that's kind of what we know are going to be in the games at the moment. Also, there's no held items or abilities, so Mega Evolution, we don't know how that's going to work, but apparently you don't have to have a held item for it to Mega Evolve. And of course, abilities are going to really hurt Pokemon, but at the end of the day, Mega Evolved Pokemon are going to have the best base stats in these games, because it's just a better form of their original Pokemon. Like Mega Venusaur's a lot better than just Venusaur, even without abilities and everything like that. So I kind of think I'm just going to put all Mega Evolved Pokemon to the side, because they are generally just going to be better, and there's going to be a lot worse Pokemon out there than any of the Mega Evolutions. And to be fair, all the Mega Evolutions from, you know, Kanto, Mega Venusaur, Charizards, Blastoise, Beedrill, Pidgeot, I think they were all pretty good anyway. There's not really any Mega Evolution that stands out that's really, really bad. I think the worst Pokemon in this region is gonna really just be something that's got quite a few quad weaknesses, maybe something like that doesn't really help it out. Because take Parasect for instance. Parasect obviously is Bug Grass, which is one of the worst typings you can have. And of course, it has the Dry Skin ability as well, which obviously, during harsh sunlight, a Pokemon with Dry Skin will lose an eighth of its maximum HP, and at the end of the turn, during rain, a Pokemon with Dry Skin will regain an eighth of its max HP, and also Fire-type attacks do 25% more damage to a Pokemon with Dry Skin. So obviously, that's not great for Parasect, because it's already 4 times weak to Fire, and then doing an extra 25% isn't great. But of course, abilities aren't in this game, so for Parasect, it's actually not too bad. I mean, Dry Skin's kind of nice for it. Dry Skin not being in the game is kind of nice for it. But you know what I mean, like a Pokemon with a few quad weaknesses is definitely going to get hurt a lot in this game. And like I say, I'm not going to be going over Magikarp and stuff like that, because we all know that that's not fair. I'm just going to only go over evolved Pokemon. So let's start off at the start. So obviously we got all the start Pokemon. We got Venusaur. Venusaur's a good Pokemon. Even without Chlorophyll, it's still a good Pokemon. Charizard. Charizard's actually going to get hit quite hard in this game, because Stealth Rocks is still going to be in the game, everything like that, and it does obviously have a quad weakness to Rock, so if you don't have a hazard remover or anything like that, I know that's what it's kind of like in the normal games anyway, but yeah, Charizard's definitely not going to be great for this game at all, especially if you have a different Mega Evolved Pokemon on your team. So if you bring Charizard and then you bring a Mega Blastoise, Charizard is not a great Pokemon. If you don't Mega Evolve it, it's not really going to do too much, and it's going to really hurt it if there is any rocks on the field or anything like that. Butterfree, obviously not a very good Pokemon at all. Never had a Mega Evolution, anything like that. I mean, it's Bug Psychic. It's got a few weaknesses. It didn't really have any decent abilities anyway. Compound Dance was kind of nice, but like I say, there's no abilities in this game anyway. Beedrill isn't great at all either. Pidgeot is alright. Raticate, not really too good. Fairy, not really too good. Arbok and Ekans is no Intimidate in the game. Raichu's going to be pretty good. Nice electric type in Kanto. And yeah, I'm not obviously going to go over every single Pokemon, because we'd be here forever, but I'm just trying to look for a few Pokemon that aren't really too good. As I said earlier, Parasect is not a very good Pokemon. It does have 2 quad resistances, I do believe. It's definitely weak to Fire by 4 times. Trying to think if it's anywhere here as well. I think the weaknesses are here. Yeah, so it's weak to Flying by 4 times as well, and then Fire by 4 times as well. So not great for Parasect at all, even without the Dry Skin ability. Still having 2 quad weaknesses is not good at all. So Parasect is definitely in the runnings for one of the worst Pokemon to have in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. I mean, even Alolan Ninetales, without its ability, is not great at all, because obviously Alolan Ninetales gets the Snow Warning ability, and then that allows you to put up the dual screens. I can't remember, the Aurora Veil, I think it's called. And that obviously is all because of snow warning, because you can only use it when there's like snowy weather. But without snow warning, Alolan Ninetales won't have that. So Aurora Veil, and obviously you're gonna have to use Hail, and then you have to use your Aurora Veil. So, and obviously it's 4 times weak to Steel. I mean, there's not a bunch of Steel types in this generation. I think there's obviously the Magnemite line and the Magneton line. I think there's only really the Magnemite line, and there's a couple other Steel types as well, I do believe, but not a bunch off the top of my head. So yeah, I mean, there's obviously Steel type attacks and stuff like that, but nothing that's going to be really getting any stab from it. Obviously, there's a lot of Pokemon that do evolve into future generations, but they don't evolve in this generation, such as Onix, such as Magmar, Electabuzz, everything like that, Rhydon, you know, Chansey, all these Pokemon. Chansey's going to be annoying. I mean, it doesn't get its abilities Natural Cure, it doesn't get Serene Grace or anything like that, so that does kind of hurt it a little bit, but it's still going to be an annoying, bulky Pokemon to take out. It doesn't really get affected too much. I mean, Natural Cure is very nice. Regenerate is very nice as well. I don't think any Pokemon in this generation gets Regenerator though. They might do, but who knows. Snorlax is obviously a good Pokemon, Dragonite's a good Pokemon, everything like that. So yeah, I'm kind of really just looking for Pokemon that have quad weaknesses. Obviously, Parasect, not great at all. If I can just scan through these real quick, I'm trying to think of Pokemon that do have it. Obviously, Machamp's a good Pokemon. It does lose the No Guard ability. It's not very fast at all. Slow Pokemon in this generation are going to get hurt badly, because like I said in the last video, there's no Choice Scarf, no Choice Band, no Choice Specs, no Leftovers, no Flame Orb Guts. There's no items in this game, so there's no berries that you can hold, nothing like that. So literally it is all down to Gen 1 mechanics, and as we all know, in Generation 1 speed was so broken, and obviously speed worked a little bit different in those games. I think like the speed difference between the Pokemon that you were fighting, so I think Kabutops was a very good Pokemon in Generation 1 because it got the move Slash, which had a high crit rate anyway, and Kabutops was kind of a fast Pokemon anyway, I do believe, and it just got crits like all the time, like ridiculous amount. Like 80 speed is not high, but when you get like Slash and you're going up against Pokemon with like 55 speed or whatever, like Omastar, you're getting like crits like every single time. It was absolutely broken. So that's not how it works in this game, but you know, speed is definitely still going to be a huge viable thing in this competitive scene anyway, because obviously you're not going to get outsped by anything unless it's faster than you. Obviously priority is going to be in the game, but again, not every Pokemon gets access to priority. So if you can take out the opponent's Pokemon that will have priority, like you're doing really well. I think that's why so many Pokemon are getting access to more moves. Like Pikachu's getting access to more new moves, Eevee's getting access to more new moves, and I'm sure a lot of other people, Pokemon will learn new techniques and new moves and everything like that, just to kind of balance that a little bit out. Because if you are a slow Pokemon in the competitive, like Butterfree is going to get destroyed out there. Beedrill's going to, I mean, apart from Mega Beedrill, just trying to think of Pokemon off the top of my head, like Raticate, Alolan Raticate, going to get absolutely destroyed. Like if you don't have 100 base speed, it is not good for you at all. Like Alolan Sandslash does have that quad weakness to fire, I do believe, so that's going to get absolutely destroyed. Like a fire type move, you're definitely going to outspeed it. So unless you have a little bit of bulk, the lack of speed is really going to hurt. So I mean, I guess just a slow Pokemon that's got a few quad weaknesses is going to be the worst. And again, I keep kind of circling back to Parasect, because Parasect does only have 30 speed. It doesn't really have great bulk. 80 in physical and special defense, has 60 speed. Doesn't really do any damage either. It's got 2 quad weaknesses. It's not a very good Pokemon at all. It's one of the slowest fully evolved Pokemon, I do believe, in Generation 1, having only 30. I mean, even Kakuna outspeeds a Parasect, which is insane. It doesn't really make sense, but apparently it's a thing. So yeah, we obviously got Oddish having the same base speed stat total as Parasect. So to be fair, at the end of the day, I think Parasect could definitely be the worst Pokemon. I mean, even Golem outspeeds Parasect, and Golem is a rock hard Pokemon. I mean, even Pokemon like Golem though, Geodude, they're not getting Sturdy in these games. So Sturdy is obviously very nice for the rock types. It's kind of just like a lot of people do like running like self-destruct and stuff like that. So obviously your Sturdy keeps you alive on one, and then you just self-destruct. No Focus Sash in these games as well, I just realized. Slowbro, very fast, very slow Pokemon. Obviously you got Mega Slowbro here, very bulky. To be fair, Mega Slowbro should be pretty good in this game because it does hit hard. It's very bulky, it does get access to recover, things like that. It's a very nice Pokemon. We obviously have Alolan Muck, which is going to be a good Pokemon in my opinion. I think Alolan Muck is going to be good. Cloyster, no Shell Smashing for Cloyster, so Cloyster's going to get hit hard by that because obviously the White Herb, I mean, you can still Shell Smash with it, but White Herb is not going to be a thing, so if you do Shell Smash, you're still going to have that D drop, you're not going to, you're obviously still going to get the attack raising and everything like that, and the speed raising, but you are going to still have that -1 physical and special defense, so not great for that Pokemon at all. Gengar, I mean, it already got hurt loads by losing Levitate, so Cursed Body isn't really too good, so I don't think it's going to be bothered that much about losing its ability. Still going to be a good Pokemon though. Kingler, pretty slow. I mean, it's got awful special defense as well, like a Thunderbolt will destroy Kingler. Alolan Executor, you know, they're okay Pokemon. Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, probably two of the best fighting types in Gen 1. Obviously, we've got Machamp as well. Rhydon's a pretty good Pokemon, quite slow though. Obviously, it does have a quad weakness to water. And Starmie, I think Starmie's going to be a good Pokemon. Hits hard with 100 base special attack, 115 speed as well. Like I say, going back to that speed thing, if you're a fast Pokemon and you hit hard, you're a very, very good Pokemon in the competitive scene. But yeah, looking at all these Pokemon, Amistar might not do too well, hitting like getting hit by like a Giga Drain or something like that with the special side, but I feel like I'll just keep circling back to Parasect. I think Parasect is going to be the worst Pokemon to have on your team in a Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee because of what I've already gone over. It's got two quad weaknesses to Fire and Flying, two types that are seen quite a lot in the competitive scene. A lot of people do like running flying type moves and obviously fire type moves as well, such as Flamethrower or Hurricane or anything like that. Of course, the abilities aren't going to affect it too much, but it's got a 30 base speed stat. I don't think it gets any priority. I'm not too sure at all if it gets any priority. If it doesn't get any priority, then it's really, really bad. It does get Giga Drain, but it gets Spore, which is nice, but you're not going to be outspeeding anything. Like, I mean, obviously you can Trick Room and stuff, I guess, with a different Pokemon. But really, it is not a good Pokemon at all. It gets Agility. I don't know why. Why would you do that to it? Gets Leech Seed. It doesn't really get any. I mean, there's not even any breeding anyway. So there's no breeding in this game, so you can't even breed for good moves either. So you're just really looking at TMs and you're looking at level up moves as well, because there's no breeding. Well, we don't think there's any breeding, because obviously the only breeding is available in 4 Island, and we don't think the Sevi Islands are going to be in the games. And obviously the guy below Cerulean only breeds one Pokemon, only raises one Pokemon at a time, so I think Parasect probably for me is the worst Pokemon for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee to put on your team. I don't know why you choose Parasect anyway. There's a lot better bug and grass type Pokemon out there. I mean, you can get Bulbasaur at the very start of the game in Viridian Forest. Bug types, you can get Mega Beedrill or whatever, so I don't know why you'd put Parasect on your team. If Parasect's your favorite Pokemon, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sure you've always been disappointed by it anyway, because it's never really been a good Pokemon, but it's definitely one of the worst in this game, if not the worst. So that's my choice, but what do you guys think is the worst Pokemon? Take a look at yourself if you want to go check out this website. I'll link it in the description down below. It gives you all the stats, it gives you all the abilities, everything like that. So yeah, I would love to know what you guys think is the worst Pokemon for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. If you did enjoy this video though, please do drop a like down below. I really appreciate it. It does help out everything. Subscribe if you're brand new. I do daily Pokemon content and live streams on this channel. With that all out of the way though, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe, and until next time, guys, peace.